Hi, welcome to YWAM Perth's Fortnightly News. My name is Clarissa.
And my name is Addie.
Newly pioneered NIKO Camp ran for the first time last week.
NIKO is a 5-day camp designed to help participants grow in leadership, teamwork, and overcome challenges through doing hands-on activities to learn to trust God and one another.
Let's hear about some valuable lessons that they learned.
Trusting Him, especially when I can't see the way forward, when I'm not in control, how to walk with Him and how to fully trust Him.
I felt like God told me like this would be a time of overcoming insecurity and kind of breaking that off and conquering. And yeah, that's definitely what happened. One major thing that I learned is actually recognizing the leader that God's created me to be, and not comparing myself to other leaders or thinking that I should be a certain way when actually that's not how God created me to lead.
I think I had a fairly low view of my leadership capabilities and my heart in leadership, so my expectation was I think a bit of failure. I was expecting some bad stuff to be brought up and a lot of failure in the place of challenges. And through the process of NIKO, actually God showed me that what was in my heart and my leadership capability was not the way He was seeing it, was not actually the way that I was seeing it. I was seeing it too low, where actually I was maybe closer to here. And so God spoke to me a lot about how I'm actually able to lead, and how I actually am able to be someone who leads in a way that honors God and honors other people.
Over the weekend, we organized a dance party where people got creative in coming up with a costume that started with the letter S. There was even a prize awarded for the best costume. See for yourself.
Recently, our Revive and Sports Ministry just came back from a week-long outreach in Coolgardie, Western Australia. Let's hear about their time and some of the incredible things that God has been doing in the area.
Revive Ministry and Sports Ministry combined together and did a one-week outreach to Coolgardie. We worked with the Christian Aboriginal Parent-Directed School, or CAPS, and then the Sports Ministry went for one day and helped in Kalgoorlie to work with the Goldfield Games. At CAPS, we worked in the school, and we also worked with the boarding house running workshops. But in the school, we did seminars on relationships, on self-control, or how to make good choices, as well as talking about discipleship. And we did a class on what it means to really have God as Lord of your life.
One of my highlights, I think, had to be actually during recess and during lunch, with the opportunities to play sports with the kids, especially the boys, just being able to play a bit of footy, being able to play a bit of basketball, and just building that connection. You started being able to actually go deeper and deeper, and just chatting about life, and just what they're doing, what their struggles are, and what they go through, and just being able to be there for them and give them advice.
Two of our staff members just returned from a Midwife Outreach in India, where they had incredible opportunities to reach out to amazing women. Listen to what they have to say.
Janice and I just got back from a trip to Hyderabad, India, where we joined with the birth attendant school for a short time, and we were able to join in for a bit.
And I went as a birth doula just to bring support and love and care to the women that are laboring, bringing some basic education and training and breastfeeding to them. And there's just such a great need for caring for them, and so it was a real privilege to go alongside. There is such a need to bring care and love and support to these women. There is way more women than staff. There is not the care that necessarily is needed there, and so the need for more birth attendants and doulas to go is great, and so it was a real privilege to be able to go.
One of my highlights there was also one of my challenging moments with this school. I was with a student. We were conducting a delivery. Everything looked normal, presented normal, but the baby was born quite flat, which means he wasn't taking a breath. And so between our team and the hospital team, we really were fighting for his life, interceding praying out loud, praying for the mom, laying hands on the baby, and really just fighting for him. He never ended up taking a breath on his own, but he did have a heartbeat and was transferred. But the next day, when our team went back to the hospital, the family found us, and they said to one of the members of our team, "You need to come and you need to see the mother, and you need to help us tell her that her son has passed away." So knowing that our call is to be there in the good, but our call is also to be there during the hard times. And so yes, definitely took the challenge, went up with the family, told the mom the heartbreaking news. She of course was just heartbroken, and our team member just sat with her and wept with her, but was able to share God's hope and led her brother to the Lord through the process. So it was such a story of redemption, of God's faithfulness through the heartache and the pain.
It's amazing to see the birth attendant school just really bringing love and care that's needed and helping deliver these babies, but also bring such a positive influence in the hospitals. It's a very intense environment. There's a lot of things that are hard to see. There's a lot of heartbreak and a lot of injustice, yet they're able to come and love like Jesus loves these people, these individuals, and also bring incredible influence on the staff that are working there ongoing.
Our Priceless ministry is partnering with the School of Communication in launching an advocacy campaign against human trafficking in Bali, Indonesia. Let's hear the insight the students have on the project.
Bali has become the #1 destination among Australians for child sex trafficking. We are from the July Quarter School of Communication, and we are putting together a campaign to raise awareness about this issue.
Yeah, so we spent about 3 weeks in Bali doing on-the-ground research, interviewing tourists and those working in anti-trafficking, and just collecting different resources and materials to use in our campaign.
We're now in the middle of our 3 weeks of production. We're working on a website, Facebook page, and videos, as well as printed material and articles. We have speaking presentations in churches, businesses, schools, and travel agencies in Perth and WA.
On the 18th of November, we'll be formally presenting our campaign to the Friday night meeting. From the 20th of November to the 4th of December, we'll be running our advocacy and media campaign known as See the Unseen Bali.
Come join us! That's it for today.
Thanks for watching.
Stay tuned to see what happens to happen in the next couple weeks.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook,
Follow us on Instagram,
subscribe on YouTube,
and find us on Snapchat.